Okay, cool. So I was just watching this video and this guy's girlfriend broke up with him and he's in the car crying hysterically. The video's recording him. He's crying hysterically and then he drives into a mall. And some people write things and it's like, you're not even speaking from the heart. You're following an Instagram algorithm. Because a lot of times it's like you want to send prayers, but sis, it's not that deep. I saw a post a long time ago and it said life could really be so simple. The people jump straight to racism so damn quick instead of living out certain charismatic natures about them, like a broken heart. And you just so happen to be so broken that you hysterically drive into a mall. Like now we think about things such as, other people getting hurt, things like that, but that's not mental health. Death, dying, all that stuff has nothing to do with mental health. And then people are going to be like, what about people that are suicidal? Exactly. But again, it's not that deep. The Bible doesn't even talk about suicide. So sending a prayer is like, I'm just saying, like, I went through a phase of wanting to dive deep into some stuff. And at the end of it, it's not worth it. It's confusing as fuck. It fucks up your mental. Because then you jump on Instagram and you realize, like, yo, Apple represents Eve leaving Adam, abandoning Adam. Left more than likely, and this is how the story probably went, because I go through psychosis and I'm able to, just like the fisherman, I'm able to dive into water, fix something, and at the same time have someone save me, pull me back onto the boat. That happened to me last night. So if you're talking about you want to dive deep and then you want to talk about mental health, that's the best way to do it. And it's like, well, how do you even get to that point? I pray no one ever has to get to that point. You'll be daydreaming, which is not a good thing, especially if, like myself, have dreams that are very vivid, where you meet someone and you start dreaming about them excessively, and then weird things start playing out, and it's like, yo, I don't want that lifestyle neither, but at least that, at that point in time, that was comfortability. That was fascination. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, sometimes people be commenting and like I've gone through that, like where I'll comment, when it's like nothing really to comment about. That's why Instagram be having dumbass videos all goddamn day. Everybody's saying the same goddamn shit. Just a different type of voice, a little bit. That's why YouTube is so sacred and sensual right now. Not sensual, but it's not sacred neither, because that's probably me diving too deep, which is something that I got to work on. But, well, one thing, like, yeah, it's sacred and sensual because you're invited into people's homes. Sensual because people tell you, how their day is going, what they do in their day-to-day routine. That's sensual. Because then there's lit candles and, I give myself a massage and, stuff like that. But Instagram is just reckless. It really is. And it really starts with the comments. Comments control the algorithm. Comments control the algorithm. For those that are trying to like fix the algorithm, comments control the algorithm. Since we believe in acronyms and things meaning other things, that's why like when people be giving advice and you're trying to figure out like, well, why isn't it not working? Like, because number one, a lot of times all it should take is you being an attractive person. Number two, yeah, some videos are very exceptional where they're doing like really cool things. Like, but it ranges because a kickflip could be just as cool as someone flipping through papers and turning into an ASMR. You know, there's different levels to it. But right now I'm battling whether or not I want to check myself back into a mental health facility. I'm going back and forth between who is going to check me in. Is it going to be Andrew? Because I'm about to beg him to check me back in. Even though, you know, if anybody at the job sees this, it's not like that. It's really not. But it could be. I used to know someone that looked just like him. And then I went and worked at a different Amazon. And I still don't even think like about him. I don't think about this guy. I don't even think about guys from high school that I slept with in my 20s. I acknowledge that heavenly because that's the only pure thing that I used to have. My drive to want to be a virgin. That's like one of our first motivating forces. Not exactly, but you know, because some people start having sex in 5th grade. I knew this girl, and she had a sister. But then it's like everyone experiments in different ways. Because me and my friends were like, "You got pussy hair yet?" Start cussing. "You got pussy hair yet?" But there's always someone ahead of the curve. This one, having sex, probably like with 15-year-olds or something, and wearing thongs, sneaking people into her house while her parents weren't home. Like real life ghetto thought shit. That's where thought originated from. The elementary kids that are living beyond their years. Not even the ones that cuss you out. Talk about bitch motherfucker. Even that's a different level too. Because it's different when you're cussing around your friends and you be like, oh, I'm tired of this shit. Because you don't even say it like that. You don't even mean it like that necessarily either. I was in elementary. I know how I used to think. I got beat up before because I was play fighting with this girl. And it's like when you don't mean any harm, God will test both of us. God will test both of you. So in my circumstance, you know, I was play fighting with her, and she told me that she was going to beat me up after school. She comes up on me and starts hitting me in my arm. We're not throwing hands. I'm just standing there, and she's hitting me in my arm. And I'm just trying my best not to cry. Sometime later, she gets in a fight with another girl, but this girl is a little bit bigger, like more her size. And when I tell you they was squabbling, And what did I do? I looked for a little bit, and then I kept it pushing. You know? But do I necessarily think that was God? No, because God is not vengeful. He doesn't work in those situations. Other situations work themselves out. Because sometimes all it starts is with a look. That's why beef is so crazy. To dumb down beef a little bit, did you know that it originated from cows being killed? So if some of you guys go vegan, you might have a lot less testosterone and anger built up. Because if beef clogs our intestines, or, whatever the original term was, then best believe it clogs our estrogen levels and all of that stuff. That's why it's like when you think of Latinas being spicy, that's not a compliment. Or when a black girl is, I'm black and I'm proud, not a compliment. And it's like, well, I'm black, so obviously I understand it. But no, every race does not understand each other unless you're that race. So when people want to talk about, one commonality might be racism. But other races feel like you can't be racist against anybody unless you're black. That's the truth of the matter. That's why it's crazy to even think that you people believe that there's life on other planets when you don't even recognize the life that's in front of you. That's why it's kind of like, will one day the Earth crust up like the rest of the planets? Because obviously, if we believe that there was life on other planets, something supernatural happened. Not the Big Bang, but some crusty shit covered their planets. Will it happen to Earth? Because it's not like we know the original color of those planets. Just like we don't know the original color of where black comes from. But sometimes the things that you guys believe and like certain circumstance, whatever, like there's a lot to it. There's a lot that I'm thinking about right now, so I'm trying to slow my thoughts down right now. It's kind of cool, like, to experiment with space and walking on the moon and all that stuff, but aren't those the same trespasses that black people deal with today? Michael Jackson had Moonwalker, and he was trespassed against with kids. Probably being too nice. And yeah, them white people motherfucking lied. How else are we supposed to get money? Talk about trailer trash. That's the epitome of trailer trash. Because when you trespass against someone and you don't value the second commandment of thou shalt treat thy neighbor as thyself, we live by that. Why do you think that there's wars in third world countries? We believe in the Holy Trinity. As a Christian or a follower of Christ, if you don't believe in the Trinity, then you actually don't really believe in the power of God or the power of his excellence. You'll mix God with good and be living an unrighteous life. And it's probably not even the epitome of an unrighteous life. That's what I feel like I've gone through in this lifetime. Do I believe in a second life? No. Do I believe in life after death? No. You know what life after death used to be? You dying and your family and friends and your descendants living on. We're so caught up in heaven and hell, and those are just words. Far as we know, words to throw us off as a people. I don't even feel in my right mind to even want to be on YouTube. Because I'm deciding at this moment in time not to claim my past or the things that happened in my past. Because far as I know, I'll be the victim. And they'll still be playing along the tools of the economy. Real phone shit. Kevin Gates be talking about, I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the hose. You rap like a Mexican. Why do you think black people are not doing well with it? We are not Mexican. We are not meant to die for sins. But we got Apple. We got Rap. We got Demon Time. Like, yo, what's really good? That sun is going to shrivel us up when the right people die. And I mean that literally. Notice something in life now. Notice who's always on the right-hand side. And I don't mean like, oh, God is always by my side. I mean like literally, when there's an issue, just start looking to the right. Look at the type of person that you might see that day. Look at the type of building you might see that day. And find what's wrong with it. But yeah, sometimes when I see videos on Instagram, it strikes a chord with me. Because number one, I'm African American. I went through that whole phase of go back to Africa. You know, so I have trigger points. Just like in every day and age, some kids have trigger points. In the 2000s, though, I don't know what their trigger points are. I know what my kids' trigger points are, and it's because of sins of my friends and family. That's why, like, there's people that are really able to live out that goth life, and I don't want to live that shit. I'm too old and grown for that shit. I could literally talk about the facial hairs that I get on my chin and how I was always curved in high school for not being pretty enough. But nowadays, it's like, you know, all it takes is a little bit of makeup to be a little bit prettier. And showing what parts of your body that you like. That's all it takes. That shit is crazy. But, yeah. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Like my videos. Honestly, I'm 30 years old. I've already given up on my ability to effectively consolidate with college. Because at this point, it's just like, oh, I'm just trying to get my degree. But with college, it's supposed to be like things that you're supposed to build on, that you should be able to study and later on build on in life. It is complicated when you're older. That's why it's like kudos to the ones that are actually able to do it. That don't suffer from postpartum because of Drake's music causing idolatry in their life. And what does that idolatry look like to me? You wouldn't want to know. But, yeah, like, subscribe, share my video. But honestly, like, I don't want my videos randomly shared, like, on Facebook and stuff. I want my videos shared with family, brothers and moms and cousins and stuff. Like, real hot girl shit. Like, oh, you're my, check out this girl that I subscribe to. She's actually pretty cool. She speaks about some insightful stuff. So, I need my nails done. But not in actuality, I just need to cut them and wash them out. Because I like having short nails. I got used to not wearing earrings in my ear, and I've always had ear piercings. Ever since I was in, like, first grade. I had double ear piercings in first grade. And I wasn't even a fast mama, neither. I remember one time I had wore this shirt and it said "bite me" on it, and it had a bitten apple on it in elementary, but it wasn't even my shirt. It was my stepsister's shirt. And I snuck in and was able to wear it. Not really good for, like, you know. And it's like, the movie Pride and Prejudice? If you have a certain type of pride, you can be prejudiced. So no, I don't mind if gay people subscribe to my channel. I don't mind. That's all. Have a wonderful and blessed week. It's Monday. Hopefully your Tuesday is blessed and you don't have to think about going to church and you can still be blessed. Or you don't have to think about reading the Bible and still be blessed. Bless is a universal language. That's why, like, sometimes people don't get it. Being blessed, reading the Bible is not just to be a Christian or for Christians. You don't have to go to church. You can read the Bible like you read a regular story. That's one of the most organic application books you can read. Because nowadays, like me, I'm already going through the phase of, figuring out why I don't want to read books. It's because there's too many books. It's too much to try to keep up. What is the next person saying? They used to talk like that in the early 2000s. But no, nowadays we don't talk like that no more. That's all comments. We're just commentary now. The Mayans think that we're in May. And we'll probably forever think that. May showers. Shower power for those that are able to take showers nowadays. Oh, blessed be the name of the Lord forever and ever. Amen.